Another day. Another day to take a look at this image in the mirror. Another day to look at all of the frustrations, all the hurt, the pain, all the things you've been through, all the mistakes that you've made in your life. All you do is you continue to look back at yourself. The reflection reminds you of everything you've been through. But what have you learned from it? What has it done for you? Does it make you feel that this is it? Does it put you in a position to feel so pitiful? Oh, this is easy. No, you don't want it to be easy. If it's easy, you ain't working. If it's easy, you're not learning. If it's easy, you're not growing. You can't go through life without some kind of a struggle. And if you do, great, good luck. What you gonna do when bad times come for you though? Why me? Why not me? Why shouldn't I go through this? See, you have to know, and I believe this even more, there can never be anything good unless there's some bad along the way. There has to be a challenge. There has to be a struggle. There has to be some setbacks. My mother was everything to me. She was my teacher. She was my comforter. She was my disciplinarian. She did everything she needed to do. There are some things she said to me that always would stay with me. She would always say, son, you're going to be something. Something is special about you. But whatever you do in life, and I've said this numerous of times, make a difference. Don't focus on changing people. Make a difference. I feel I'm doing that. And when she passed, the day my mother left this world, honestly, tear was rolling down her face on her deathbed. When the doctor said, there's nothing we can do, I go back to that. A few days later, they took off the life support. Doctor comes into that little quiet room and says, she's clinically brain dead. We're sorry. And I went in that room with the rest of my family members, and I put my arms around my mom, and I screamed so loud. And I looked at her, and I said, Mom, I'm going to make you proud. I did that. And during that time, I saw a tear. And I'll never forget this. A tear came down her cheek and literally rolled down her right eye. I never forget it. And all I remember someone saying to me, she heard everything you said. What keeps me going when things get hard? I always think about other people that's going through a tougher life than I am. What if I had to change places? Would I trade places? There's something I would always say to people from time to time. If I could take out a piece of paper and write down my problems, and you could take out a piece of paper and write down your problems, and we exchange those papers. And I'm thinking I got such a tough life, and you may have a tough life. But I pick up your paper, the one you may have written on, and I'm looking like, wow, I thought I had it bad. And then the other person say, hey, you got it a lot better than I do. You know what I would do? I would say, give me my paper back. I'll take my problems back. You cannot think in your mind that that's all you're good for is the good things. How good are you when you're at your weakest point in your life? Where are you when you're at the down low of your life? Then what do you do? I'm strong. I'm the strongest person on earth. Says who? You haven't done anything yet. How do you know true strength when you never tasted your weakness? What's important to me? Working to be the best person I can be. You're gonna make mistakes, but make them and move on from them. It's just, you're a human being. It's okay to be human. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But I don't have to go back down that lane when I've already been there. So I value my life. I value my family. I value my time. I value my health. I value my peace of mind. It's more than 3. It's everything. It's life.
Yeah.
We got to keep moving forward, man. Push through the pain. Understand that the pain is a necessary tool. Don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as a learning experience. I'm not talking about the pain that's going to make you feel like you're dying. I'm talking about the pain that's going to make you feel alive. That you have meaning. That you have purpose. Get after it. Embrace the pain. Whatever obstacles that you face, let them come. How can you grow if everything is easy? How can you grow if everything is handed to you? How can you truly ultimately be a leader in your life if you're not willing to go over the top and get to where you need to be? This is the time right now, ladies and gentlemen. So if you gotta suffer, suffer the right way. If you gotta hurt, hurt a little bit. If you gotta cry, wipe those tears and keep moving. Are you ready for hell?